on, everybody? So we're gonna be back with a little quick video here, kind of a quick video. We'll see, but probably gonna cover several different things and break this up into maybe a couple videos and whatnot. But we're gonna talk about a couple of things here. Let me see if I can get the bike here. Oh, that's a zoom in. I don't want to zoom in. What I do want to do is zoom out. There we go. So we can get the bike. So we're gonna be talking about the Gixxer today. First thing I do want to start off with is I want to talk about the stereotypes of Gixxers, the hate of Gixxers, why they get the hate. Is it warranted? Is it correct? You know, that kind of thing. So let's get this set up here. And there we go. So let's get this set up here real quick. Let me get my bucket. Excuse me. Nah, I don't want a bucket. I got a chair. Hold on. Okay, so all right, let's talk about, I'm just gonna hold it. So let's talk about Gixxer hate, man. Gixxer hate. All right. The stereotypes that I've seen about the Gixxers are absolutely crazy, and it's just wild that they still get it. Honestly, it reminds me of the type of hate that Suzuki gets for the Gixxer, man. Is like, it reminds me of the old school racer days. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's got a Honda, right? Honda was the face of racer racing. You know what I mean? It was just, the stereotype was kind of true. Not for everybody, but for the most part, you could see it. People would just get the shittiest rides, try to fix them up and make them fast, and it became the squid of the car world. You know what I'm saying? It was the stigma, that stereotype that kind of followed Honda, which is why they stopped. A lot of the automobile makers stopped making race cars because everybody wanted to buy them, but they were getting kind of like a nasty, back end look from, investors, like, y'all can't just be making shit that's killing people, or, influencing the youth to do illegal things like race and things like that. So they kind of got away from that, but that stigma still stands true today. I don't know, as far as like Honda, I'm not sure who it sticks to now, but I know that it probably still sticks to Honda today, about that type of stuff. But for the Gixxer, I kind of think it's kind of the same thing. Whereas in most people who were able to get bikes, I think like maybe like 10, 15, 20 years ago or whatnot, I think is probably when this is obviously was a big thing for Gixxer. I just think a lot of people probably did the same thing. They probably got the cheapest ones that they can find off Craigslist and whatnot, and they would just ride them till the wheels fell off, and it kind of just developed a nasty stereotype. So I think that is probably why. Damn, I wish I had a, my bad, I wish I had a, something to set this on, but I don't. So, yeah. I think that's part of the big reason, because that's gonna lead me into the next one. What's the other big joke about Gixxer? It's always a bunch of homosexual jokes about Gixxer. and Gixxers ride homosexuals ride Gixxers and things like that. That's wild. It's very strange. I don't know. I think it all just comes down to, like I said, what they consider a squid, and that's going to be people who don't really care for the rules of riding or the proper etiquette, or who don't have the proper etiquette to ride. People who don't wear gear. People that like when you watch things like on YouTube, like D Gon Ride, people who like to hoonigan and you know, and get on it and do, you know, stunts and all that stuff on public roads and stuff. That is the face of what people consider a Gixxer squid, or somebody who rides a Gixxer. And somebody like D Gon Ride is somebody who has a Gixxer, right? So, you know, the things that he does, I think when people see things like that, that's what they interpret, or that's what they feel like is the Gixxer stereotype. But from my experience, right? From my experience going to the car meets, going to the bike meets, and seeing like people who show up, honestly, if you want to be honest here, it honestly seems like most of the people doing the stupid shit, most of the squids are people who are on sub 600 bikes, or if they are on a 600 bike, I would say that for the most part, it's usually the Kawasaki dudes and the Yamaha R6 guys. It's usually those guys that have the weird fucked up quirks on their bikes, shit's falling off their bike. When they show up to the meets, it's like the people trying to do the wheelies or just drive insanely fast, faster than everybody else, especially if you're on 1000, are people that are on like Yamaha R6s and Ninjas. To me, honestly, that's just what I've seen. I've seen some Gixxers in there, obviously, but for the most part, I don't. The majority of the type of bikes that I'm seeing are not from Gixxer, so I don't get it. So, what's your thoughts? I don't know. That's just my thoughts. But yeah, let me know what you guys think.